What is up, my faithful Toon Squad viewers? Rowdy Retro Viewer here again. And yes, you did not read the title of the video wrong or misinterpret the thumbnail. After waiting a full month and 9 days for me to get better, I'm finally going to share my thoughts on this great movie, Space Jam 2: A New Legacy. Oh, now, in case I don't bring it up, I am wearing my Space Jam 2: A New Legacy t-shirt. Like it? Well, anyways, yes, I waited long enough to finally get better to review this film, just like I promised you guys. Yeah. There we go. When LeBron James and his son Dom are trapped in a digital space by a rogue AI, aka who is also known as Algae Rhythm, it's the Toons versus the Goons in this highest stakes challenge of LeBron's life. One will redefine the bond of his son Dom. Now, what do I think about this movie? When I first saw this movie almost 3 years ago, as well as watching it countless times on DVD, I love this movie. In fact, I might love it even better than Scoob, even though I still defend that movie. LeBron James seems to be a great guy to meet. The Looney Tunes are still recognizable, and it does have an interesting plot to follow. I mean, I did read the description of it on the back of the DVD. And if you guys think I'm crazy for liking this movie, I'm not, okay? Just because I like Space Jam 2: New Legacy does not mean I'm a terrible person, okay? I mean, I can enjoy this movie no matter what. I actually do have some of my favorite moments. Don Cheadle plays Algae Rhythm, who, in my opinion, does a fantastic job playing the villain. I mean, sure, I can almost imagine other people playing Algae Rhythm, like maybe Jim Carrey, Kevin Hart, Matthew Lillard, you know, those guys, for example. Or maybe even Jack Black, or Phil Lamar. Those would have been interesting choices to play Algae Rhythm. The Looney Tunes are still as loony as ever, you know? Because the last time we saw a Looney Tunes movie being shown in the theaters was Looney Tunes Back in Action. And that was 21 years ago. And I kind of like the idea of having a basketball event feel like a video game. There's a nice spin to it. Cause you got the Toons and the Goons as playable characters. You know, you're technically watching the game. But other than that, it's still cool that he made the basketball events feel like you're playing a video game. And yes, I know that there's like a video game based on this movie, as well as a graphic novel version of the movie. Another thing I like about this movie is having the Looney Tunes and LeBron James explore the Warner Brothers serververse, which, in my opinion, looks very, very amazing. I mean, there are like so many different worlds that you can visit, like DC World, Harry Potter World, Bedrock from the Flintstones, Game of Thrones World, Matrix World, and so many more. It's also cool to see what LeBron and some of the Looney Tunes would look like in different worlds. Like when LeBron James and Bugs Bunny enter DC world, you can see them instantly changing into Batman or Robin, even driving in a Batmobile style vehicle, mainly the Rabbitmobile, which is what I'm calling. For some reason, people like to think of this movie as a giant Warner Brothers commercial, which I really don't, which I totally disagree. Man, I don't see this as a giant 1 hour, 55 minute, and 24-second commercial. I only see this as a motion picture movie with great writing, great characters, amazing jokes, a great plot, an important lesson about being yourself, and has decent Easter eggs. Now, if this was going to be like a commercial, which it wasn't, there would have been product placements everywhere, and the film would have been 30 seconds to a minute long. So that's what a commercial would look like. I just thought I'd bring that up in case you guys didn't know. So anyways, I never had a problem with this film. And like I said, when I saw this film being shown in theaters on July 6, 2021, as well as getting this as a Christmas present around December 25th of that year, and still watch it countless times, I really seem to enjoy it a lot. Heck, even 3C Films, Nostalgia Critic, and Andre Meadows, aka Black Nerd Comedy, which, by the way, shoutouts to you guys watching this, they also seem to enjoy the movie as well. And I don't blame them. But if there's one thing that I kind of do have to agree with, is that, well, it's a shame. I will admit, it's kind of a shame that they didn't use Pepe Le Pew or Penelope Pussycat in this movie. Which is kind of funny because look at my Space Jam 2 New Legacy poster. You can see all the Looney Tunes characters who showed up in this film, except for one, Penelope Pussycat. If you looked at some of the film's advertisements, she was meant to be a part of the Toon Squad. And if you guys ever read the graphic novel version like I have, you might have noticed that she only appeared in 3 panels. 3 panels. Which, even though I should technically be glad that they were able to use her, and that's close enough, I still wish they used her and Pepe Le Pew in this movie. Because here's a fun fact, Pepe Le Pew was meant to be in the Casablancas world in the film, when he was meant to be in love with some kind of random woman, but it was probably scrapped, and Pepe Le Pew would be replaced by Yosemite Sam, and they did reuse the Casablanca world section, which, to be fair, that's close enough. But you know what? I'm not gonna make a big deal over it. It's only a minor detail that it's only a minor detail that still won't stop me from enjoying this movie. So yeah, I still love this movie a lot. And yes, I know you can tell by this video that you can see the Looney Tunes impersonating different Hanna-Barbera characters. Bugs Bunny as Fred Jones and Fred Flintstone, Lola Bunny as Daphne Blake, Taz as Scooby-Doo, Daffy as Shaggy, and Tweety as Velma. I mean, it kind of makes sense when you think about it, since we did see the Looney Tunes travel from one Warner Brothers world to another. And I had to include them in this video. I kind of think that, well, just like with the Scoob, this movie is both, sorry for the stuttering there. Space Jam 2 and New Legacy is both underrated and very misunderstood. And I will admit, it is cool to see the Toon Squad wearing new Toon Squad jersey, which you could probably tell by this LeBron James Funko Pop figure. He's wearing the new Toon Squad jersey. But anyways, I still love this movie a lot. Oh, and another thing that I like about this movie is seeing LeBron James turn into a cartoon character when he enters Toon World. And seeing the Looney Tunes go from 2D animated characters to CGI characters is brilliant. And I know a lot of people might hate me for this, but the scene where the Looney Tunes do a rap battle with the Goon Squad, a lot of people thought that was a real cringy moment, which I totally disagree with. I mean, I never thought it was cringy. It was actually kind of funny. And I even found myself jamming along to the rap battles scene. And please don't hate me for that, okay? I don't want anyone hating me or being very disrespectful to me, okay? In fact, I should have put up a disclaimer earlier. No bullying and harassing me for liking Space Jam 2 and New Legacy, okay? Yeah, that's my bad for not putting up a disclaimer. So yeah. I'm glad that you guys waited patiently for me to finally review this awesome movie. Since I did promise that 1 month and 9 days ago, but really couldn't be able to get a chance to review it. Because, well, my allergies was acting up like crazy. But since I am recovering, I finally got a chance to review this movie. So yeah. So to conclude this video, I love Space Jam 2 New Legacy a lot. I will admit, I think it's even better than the first Space Jam movie or Looney Tunes Back in Action. Just thought I'd bring that up or mention it. And please don't hate me for saying that Space Jam 2 New Legacy is better than the first Space Jam or Looney Tunes Back in Action. Oh yes, just to wrap this up, I am aware that the new Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up, will somewhat get released here in North America at some point, I hope. And I really hope that Coyote vs. Acme will be shown to the public, because I am still looking forward to both of those movies. But anyway, thank you guys for watching my review of Space Jam 2 New Legacy, one of the greatest movies ever. And let's go Toons! Oh, and by the way, do you guys prefer rooting for the Toon Squad or the Goon Squad? Let me know. Oh, I almost forgot about the Goon Squad. The Goon Squad is a unique basketball team. You got one member who's like a walking time machine, another one who's like a bird, a literal bird man. Another one that's like a Spider Woman. There's one that's like half worm, half snake. Wait, half worm, half snake? Yeah. I think so. Okay, mostly snake than worm. And the last player is literally Wetfire. Mainly a water/fire player. Pretty bizarre when you think about it. Sorry that I almost forgot to mention the Goon Squad. Silly me.